Cautious hero. Ristart is a novice goddess who is placed in charge of saving the world of Gaybrand from a demon lord by summoning a human hero. An S-class world, Gaybrand is extremely dangerous, so Ristart is careful to select a hero who will be able to prevail against the enemies. She settles on Sia Ryugen, whose stats are many times greater than any other contender. Unfortunately, upon summoning him, Ristart finds to her dismay that he is ridiculously cautious of everything, including her. Refusing to even enter Gaybrand's safest areas, until he has trained to a level that he is comfortable with, Sia's reticence drives the goddess crazy. However, when the pair finally do set foot on Gaybrand, events may prove this hero's caution is well justified. No game no life. Sora and Shiro are two hikikomori step-siblings, who are known in the online gaming world as Blank, an undefeated group of gamers. One day, they are challenged to a game of chess by Tet, a god from another reality. The two are victorious and are offered to live in a world that centers around games. They accept, believing it to be a joke, and are summoned to a reality known as Disboard. There, a spell known as the 10 Pledges prevents the citizens of Disboard from inflicting harm on one another, forcing them to resolve their differences by gambling with games whose rules and rewards are magically enforced. In-game, rule enforcement only occurs when the method of cheating is acknowledged and outed by the opponent, allowing players to cheat through discrete methods. Sora and Shiro traverse to Elkia, the nation inhabited by humans, and befriend the Duchess Stephanie Dola. Learning about Elkia's decline, the two participate in a tournament to determine the next ruler. After winning the crown, they earn the right to challenge the Disboard's other species as humanity's representative. Their next goal is to conquer all 16 species in order to challenge Tet to a game. As of the 6th volume, 5 of the 16 are under their control. Arifureta, from commonplace to world's strongest. High schooler Hajime Nagumo is bullied by his classmate for his relationship with the class idol Kaori. When he and the rest of his class are transported to a fantasy world, all of his classmates get powerful magical abilities, while Hajime only gains the basic alchemical magic to transmute solid materials, a common ability usually found in craftsmen and smiths. During a dungeon raid, he is betrayed by one of his classmates and dropped to the bottom of the dungeon. He survives the fall and creates weapons to escape the dungeon and become stronger. On his journey, he meets with the imprisoned vampire Yu, and later is joined by the bunny-eared Shay, the perverted dragon Tio, and others. Definitely watch it, it's a very good anime. I'm standing on a million lives. Yatsuya Yusuke along with his classmates Shindu Ayu and Hakazaki Kuju, have been transported to a strange and unknown world inhabited by mythological creatures. As soon as they arrive, they meet somebody calling himself the Game Master who then grants them a time-limited quest. To aid them in this quest, he also bestows Shindu and Hakazaki with the roles of a magician and a warrior while Yatsuya is randomly granted the role of a farmer. This is how a hectic life of adventuring began for three students who now have no choice but to complete random quests for several phases in the fantasy world if they want to stay alive and protect the real world from the demons and monsters they encounter. Re-Zero. Subaru Natsuki is a NEET who is suddenly summoned to a fantasy-like world. Just after arriving, he is killed while trying to help a young half-elf he befriends, Emilia, who is a candidate to become the next ruler of the kingdom of Lagunica, only to revive some hours in the past. After dying sometimes, Subaru realizes that he has the power to turn back time after his death. After successfully helping Emilia, Subaru starts living in one of the mansions of the Roswell Mathers as a butler. Out of gratitude and affection for Emilia, Subaru makes use of his newfound ability to protect her and help on her ambition to be successfully appointed as the next queen, also providing assistance to other friends he makes along the way, while suffering due to the pain inflicted on him every time he dies and carrying along the memories of everything that happened before his power activates, which is forgotten by everybody except for him.